Hello everyone, so today we are going to discuss a new problem, lead code problem 1822, the sign of the product of an array. So there is a function sign of x that returns the sign of x. So if x is positive, the result will be 1. If x is negative, the result will be negative 1. And if x is equal to 0, it will be 0. So you are given an integer array nums. Let the product be the product of all values in the array nums. We are going to return the sign of the product. So example 1, we have all these integers together. Multiply these integers together. We are going to get 144. And 144 is obviously, it is positive. So according to this function, the positive will give us 1. Okay, as for sign. And for example 2, we have 0, the product. So we are going to return 0, and in example 3 we have negative 1 times 1 times negative 1, and so on. We are going to get negative 1, so it will be negative, so the output will be negative. And we have constraints. The length of nums is between 1 and 1000, and nums I is between negative 100 and 100. So what we are going to do, first of all, we care only about the sign. We care only, so here we care only about the sign of the product. Okay, so we don't care about the product itself, only its sign. So we're going to declare a variable we are going to call it product, and it will be 1, because we don't care about the value, we care only about the sign. And we are going to loop through this array. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to check if nums equals 0. We are going just to break the loop and return 0. Okay, but if nums is not equal to 0, if num is less than 0, so we are going just to multiply the product by what? Because we only care about the product, we are going to only multiply by the sign of negative 1, so negative. And now we can just return. So if we return here the product p, okay, and this will be product. Okay, so we are going to check. Okay, so accepted. The idea here is what? Is we only care about what? The number of negative integer. Because when I have even number, the result will be positive. Even if I have a positive number here, it will not change anything. But if the number of negative integer is odd, it will be less than 0, the product, even if I have a positive integer here. So we are going only to multiply the product p equal 1. Okay, by what? By negative 1 to change its sign, because if I have positive here, or if I have negative 2 here, I am going to multiply by negative 1 the product. So the product now will be negative 1. Then again, if we find another integer which is negative, we are going to multiply this by negative 1. So it will be 1. And this one has same sign as negative 2 times negative 2, which is 4. Okay, then we are going to find negative 3. Let's say we are going just to multiply by negative 3, and we are going here to multiply the product by what? By negative 1. So it will be 1, this one, it will be 1 times negative 1, so it will be negative 1. So same sign as 4 times 3, it will be negative 12. So this is less than 0, and this is also less than 0. Even if we have here 2 or 10 or what, any integer and any positive integer, If I multiply this by 100, it will be always less than 0. Okay, so this will not affect the sign of the product. That's why we use it only one, just to check the sign. Okay, because we only care about the sign. Now we are going to submit and check if we have an accepted solution. Okay, so we beat 100% of users with Java 0 milliseconds. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoy.